Oh, praise.
The book of Luke, chapter 15 and verse 10. Likewise, I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels. What the Lord say?
There is joy in the presence of the angels.
Read it again.
There is joy in the presence of the angels.
What the Lord say about this, brother?
There is joy in the presence of the angels.
Over what? Of Yahweh. Of what?
Of Yahweh.
Over what?
Over one sinner that repented.
Over one sinner that repented. You know how many angels is rejoicing up there, brother? I know you can't see it, but we can feel it.
God.
Once you step foot out of America, hey, guess what? All hell is breaking loose all over the earth, man. Read what you got, King.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 34.
Oh.
And take heed. And take heed to yourselves.
The Lord say,
And take heed to yourselves.
Right.
Lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life.
And what?
And cares of this life.
And guess what? Whining and dining, cares of this life. Our people are caught up in this world. Go to 2 Ezra chapter 4, verse 1. Our people are caught up in this world, man. Right? Their heart has gone too far into this world. That's what the Lord said.
Yep.
And we have to make sure that our people come back. We got to make sure.
Hey, brother.
Brother in the red sweatshirt. What's going on, brother?
Come back, brother.
We got some news you've never heard of before. You see yourself on this sign? You never heard this before. You see yourself on here? Your ethnicity?
Nah.
What's your ethnicity? What would you call yourself? Indian, American, black. You believe in God? You know? You believe in the Bible?
A little bit.
A little bit? Why not a lot of it?
I just don't.
What are certain things in the Bible you don't like or you don't believe in?
I'm not there. I just don't have the time.
I feel that. You don't read it a lot. Oh, I got you. Well, that's why we up here to teach you.
That's right.
Because there's information in this Bible you must read. I mean, you gotta read. I mean, if you don't read it, you're going to be forever lost in this world. Go to Genesis chapter 40 and verse number 15. All right, Carl, read your person.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
What the Lord say?
Blessed is he that
The
readeth.
Lord said you're blessed.
When you actually read. But if you don't read, how can you really be blessed? I mean, people in this world say they're blessed because they got a good car. Right, they're blessed because they got, their college got paid for their tuition. Right, some brothers say they blessed because they don't got to pay child support no more, man.
Right.
I mean, is that really being blessed?
It's crazy.
But the Lord said you're blessed when you really read.
Read that again.
Blessed is he that readeth,
Right.
and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy meaning of this book. So, brother, we're going to show you some words out this book, and that's when the Lord said you're going to be blessed. Read what you got here. Genesis 40 and 15.
Book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 15. For indeed I was stolen away out of the land of the Hebrews. Read that again. And for indeed I was stolen away. What nation of people was stolen away? I mean, they were stolen out of their homeland by force, chains, shackled. Get over here, Toby. Right? Who was stolen away out of their homeland? Hey, Hebrews. Read on. For indeed I was stolen away out of the land of the Hebrews. Out of the what?
Out of the land of the Hebrews.
Africans sold you into slavery. Right. We're not African, brother. We don't wear a big lip disc and we walk around drinking cow pee, man. We're not doing that. That's not our spirit. We are Hebrews. You understand that? That's what the Lord called us in the Bible. I'm gonna show you. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and start at verse 16. Go to Malachi chapter 2 and start at verse 1. When you read this Bible, this is actually a history book. This is a book about the Israelites, their past, their present, and what their future is going to be. That's why you hear prophecy, what they're going to be in the end times. Right. So we're going to read you some of these verses, and you're going to identify who God is really talking about on earth. Read what you got, King.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 1. And now, O ye priests, this commandment is for you. Right. If ye will not hear.
If you will not what?
If ye will not hear.
That's what he told our fathers. Read on.
And if ye will not lay into heart.
If you don't think about this, read on.
To give glory unto my name, saith the Lord of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you.
What's on the black people?
I will even send a curse upon you.
The Lord sent the curse on our people. I mean, we're cursed. I mean, just look at how we live, man. right? All over the earth. Look how we live. The Lord said, I will send a curse among you. And we're going to read some curses that identify with our people. Now read what you got, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse number 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
What the Lord said about St. Louis?
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
The Lord said about Chicago?
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
What about New York?
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
I mean, aren't we cursed everywhere we go? You go to the same hoods, the same places, they make the same songs, and they play with the same guns. Women wear the same things, which is just nothing. Right? I mean, it's literally.
God.
Our people are cursed everywhere they go around the world. This is written over 3,700 years ago, man.
Read on.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
What the Lord said about the cotton field?
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
The sugarcane field.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Why the Lord said we cursed in the field? Obviously, how is this book written to everybody and God for everybody, but you're only talking to one group of people? The only group of people is talking about it has to be us, brother. We have to be the people cursed in the city and in the field. You gotta fit all these curses at the same time. Read verse 54.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54.
Bring it out.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate,
Yeah, that brother that you used to call your brother. Read on.
his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
What's that, jealousy?
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Guess what? Now your brother got an evil eye towards you.
That's right.
Your car better than his. You got the girl that he want. You got those shoes. You got that nice jacket. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that. Oh yeah, he a lick, right? Yeah, hey, he ain't my brother, then his girl mine too. Right? That's what they say. Read on.
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom.
How they gonna treat the women?
And toward the wife of his
And
bosom.
what?
And toward the remnant of his children.
What he's gonna do?
Which he shall leave.
Which he shall what?
Which he shall leave.
Now, bro, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Who's known for leaving their children? Black people, Chinese people, black people, right? You don't have to think about it. But the Lord's talking to Hebrews. He's talking to the Israelites. He's not talking to black people. Somebody else called you black. Somebody else called you dirty and disgusting, dark and Negro and Sambo and coon and monkey. Somebody else called you that. The Lord called us Hebrews, man. Right? Read verse 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse number 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now the Lord said, I'm going to bring you into Egypt again. What were the Israelites doing in Egypt? What were they doing? How did the pyramid get there? They built it, right? Did they get paid at the end of it? They got a direct deposit. They said, I want my check on Friday. Right? Everybody was standing in the line like, no, they didn't get paid. So if I force you to build something I don't pay you for, what is that called? Huh? Well, I mean, yeah, they ganged up on them. But if I force you to do something and you can't leave, and I'll lock you in a basement until you get it done. Huh? It's called slavery.
Right, that's right.
Hey, they were enslaved. Can't leave. Let my people go.
Right.
Right? So hold on, go back to Deuteronomy. So the Lord said, I'm gonna bring you into Egypt again, or I'm gonna bring you into another place like Egypt again.
Right.
Right? Read on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again with what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
What is the transatlantic slave trade about, and how did they get from one place to another place? Did they fly? Did they walk on water? They walked over here from Africa to America?
Oh no, they got brought on boats.
They got brought on boats, right?
Yes,
This
sir.
is a prophecy talk about the Israelites being brought in on slave ships. I mean, how can you make this book up? This is written way before that happened. You understand that?
Oh,
Did y'all hear that? Do y'all believe in God? Y'all do? Y'all believe in the Bible? We're talking about black people in the Bible. Read verse 68 again. Wait, hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. We dealing with you too, brother. All right, read verse 68.
all our
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Y'all know what prophecy is? What is prophecy?
Knowing something about the future already.
Exactly. A prophecy about the future. Right now we read about the Israelites. And the Lord wrote down certain curses in the Bible that will happen to them in the end times. Now I'm going to show you something in the Bible that God's talking about the Hebrews and what's going to happen to them in the future. Now read verse 68.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse number 68.
Right.
Oh, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
now ask the brother, what were the Israelites doing in Egypt? You seem knowledgeable. What were the Israelites doing in Egypt?
Not knowledgeable.
You are knowledgeable, brother. Have confidence in yourself. Huh? Now, the Israelites were building pyramids in Egypt, right? In the Sphinx. Did they get paid for it? So if I force you to do something beyond your will, you can't leave until it gets done. What is that called? That's called slavery.
Right.
So the Lord said, I'm going to bring you into another slavery again. Now read that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again,
right?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Hey, brother.
What nation of people went into slavery? Hold on, brother. You listening? What's your name? Jay? Now, Jay, what nation of people went into slavery on ships? Was it Chinese people? What about you? Do you know? The nation of people that went into slavery by way of slave ships. Was it Persians, Indians, Chinese, black? Who was it? Out of all those people? See that? Can't even answer the question. Who went into slavery on ships? Black people. But the Lord is talking to the Israelites. Do you know who the Israelites are? Who are the Israelites? All right, we're going to show you. Go to Deuteronomy 7:6. The Israelites are a very, very, very special people. You listening, brother? The Israelites are a very special people according to God. The reason why this is important because it has to do with your history and your future and the fate of our people. And why we're living the way we are right now. Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
You listening, brother? Brother, she's not going nowhere, brother. Just listen to God real quick. She's not going nowhere, bro. I promise. Right? Just listen to God just real quick. You too, brother. Right? The Lord said the Israelites are, read that again.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right?
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
Yeah, did what?
Have chosen thee.
So, brother, what's your name? DeAndre? God has chosen the Israelites above every nation on the face of the earth. Read on.
To be a special people.
No, they're average.
To be a special people.
They're less than white people.
To be a special people.
Right?
Unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Above what?
Above all people.
What are the Israelites?
Above all people.
You know why this is important? Because if black people fit the curses in the Bible, that means black people are chosen by God at the foundation of the world.
Right.
To be above all people on the face of the earth. Do you understand that? Do you feel like we're above all people on the earth right now? You do? You do? Paying taxes? Right? Asking the so-called white man if he can leave America or not. Right? Felonies, jobs, taxes, mortgages. How do you feel like you're above all people? How do you, because you can buy some designer clothes, you feel like you're above all people that your people don't own? We're not above all people right now.
At all.
You don't live in a 2,800 square foot mansion right now.
At all.
And you don't got to worry about anything. We are in slavery, brother. You are still in the land of your captivity.
Hey, we picked all the cotton and don't own a single textile mill.
Man, brother.
Don't let her pull you away.
Looking at her every 5 seconds. Talking about she just did this and he had to go.
Damn puppy.
It's okay, brother. You like your man, man. Come up here, brother. All right, all praise. All praise to the Most High. Right? So if you see yourself on the sign according to your father, you will be an Israelite according to the Bible. Do you see yourself on the sign? Where you see yourself at? Judah. You know who else came from the tribe of Judah? Go to Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14. Let's bring it out.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident.
For what?
For it is evident.
It is obvious, read on.
That our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Where he come from?
Out of Judah.
Now the Lord came out of Judah. If the Lord came out of Judah, where do you think his mother came from? Right. What about his father? Right. What about his brother? What about his cousin? Right. What about his uncle? Right? Nephews. His whole nation. This nation right here, man. This is our people, brother. All right, read what you got. You seen that thing on Twitter where Putin came out saying basically that Jesus was black? Yeah, everybody's seen that, man. Right, but they don't want to believe what we say.
Nah.
Right, but we'll let Putin say, guess what? Brother, we teaching the truth. Right. And all praise to Yahweh Shemi Shah, he did that.
Right.
Book of Matthew, chapter 2 and verse 6. For thou Bethlehem, in the land of Judah.
In the land of what?
In the land of Judah.
The land of Judah. Brother, we had a land. You're not only from the tribe of Judah, brother, you had a land of Judah, brother. Not the land of America, not the land of St. Louis, not the land of Chicago, the land of Judah.
Right. For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people, Israel.
What?
Israel.
Now the Lord says shall rule his people, Israel. And that's Jesus Christ. Right? Yahweh Shah. Brother, you come from the tribe of Judah, man, an Israelite according to the Bible. Now, I asked the question, do you feel like we're above all people? I mean, yeah, we're not above all people. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and start at verse 58. Why are we at the bottom of the earth? The bottom of the ranking of all the nations. God will create all these nations, but we always at the last place.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse number 58.
Now, our forefathers had the same questions.
This is the book of
But
2nd Ezra.
we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn,
Right.
thy only begotten,
Right.
and thy fervent lover,
Right.
are given into their hands.
Are given into what?
If
Given into their hands.
Brother, we're given into the hands of the other nations. We're literally given into their hands. We serve them, right? We buy their foods. We buy their clothes. We buy their shoes. You buy their media. You put money into you have their money. You speak their language. You call on their police officers, brother. You are into their hands. You know what?
If the world now be made for our sake,
Because newsflash, brother, this whole world was made for our sakes.
Right.
Why do you think you go outside and you don't die? And some people just go outside and they drop dead. Their flesh starts to turn a different color.
That's right.
They have to put on certain substances so they don't die in the sun. Right. But the world was made for you, brother. You can go outside, you get a little bit darker, we get a little bit more beautiful. And some people, they go outside and just go in agony and they have to go back inside, man. Right? Because the world was made for our sakes. You know what?
if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
Why don't we possess an inheritance with the world? Why don't we have lands? Why don't we have rulership? Why don't we have kingdoms? You know what?
How long?
What the Lord say?
How long
Do we have to be in America, brother? How long do we gotta be here?
shall this endure?
How long shall this endure, man? Don't you think our forefathers asked the same questions? But now we got the answers. Do you want to hear the answers? Do you want to see how long we gotta endure? Do you want to see how the hell we gotta get up out of here,
Right.
man? All praise to the Most High, man. Well, brother, we gonna show you how the hell we gotta get up out of here, man. Right? Go to the book of Matthew chapter 19 and verse 16, man. Right? Go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 18 and verse 7.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse number 16.
Now hold this. The Wisdom of Solomon 18 and verse 7. Now I'm gonna ask you something. Yeah.
You got a so-called Cuban right here, man. So-called Cuban.
His father's Cuban.
You know, he's saying he's kind of like speaking with a close tongue right now. You're not trying to talk to him, man. You sick, so I brought you up, so I brought him over here. It's kind of come on, ask your question.
Man, keep edifying the brother.
Y'all read on?
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse number 7. So of thy people
So of our people, read on.
was accepted both salvation of the righteous.
Do you want to be saved? You gotta be righteous. You know what righteousness is? Go to Deuteronomy 6 and 25. I want to be saved out of America. Do you want to die with this, Joe Bim, right? Do you want to die with damn Steve Hawkins? I don't want to die next to these Edomites, man.
Right.
All right, well, I don't want to die next to them Edomites up in O'Fallon. I don't want to die next to them, man. St. Charles. Right? The Lord said both accepting the salvation of the righteous, man. I'm going to show you what righteousness is.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse number 25. And it shall be our righteousness.
It shall be our what?
It shall be our righteousness.
Right?
If we observe to do all these commandments.
Do all these what?
Do all these commandments.
So there are certain commandments that make you righteous, brother. And we're going to show you some commandments that are going to make you righteous so you can be saved.
Right.
But for you to accept your salvation, there's another prerequisite. Read on from that.
So of thy people was accepted both salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemy.
And the what?
And destruction of the enemies.
You gotta accept your enemies gotta die.
Right.
Do you care if your enemies die? Or are you gonna be sad if the Lord takes out your enemies, the people that's been oppressing you after generation after generation after generation? I mean, do you want to stay in America and let them rule over you? Or do you want to be saved out of America and let your enemies die and serve you?
Bring it out.
Which one do you want? Because if I ask a so-called white man, I guess I know his answer real quick.
That's right.
I mean, he said, well, yeah, we'll keep oppressing them niggas.
Yeah,
Don't give a
teach
damn
her.
about them. Shit, give us the salvation.
Right.
Let me ask the Indian. He gonna start shaking his head like this. Right? He gonna say, you nigga, no, I don't want you. I want to be saved. Right? Hey, let you ask any other nation, they gonna put you at the bottom, man.
Right.
Do you want to be saved? And do you care about your enemies, man? We don't care about our enemies, man. But the Lord said both they accept the salvation of the righteous is the destruction of your enemies, man. Do you want your enemies to be destroyed? You want your enemies to be destroyed, right?
Right.
You want your enemies to be destroyed too. Now we're going to show you how to get this salvation. Read Matthew 19:16.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Yeah, what should I do to have eternal life? What do I got to do to live? What do I got to do to live forever? Many mansions, chariots, sovereignty, peace, rulership, lands, heathen servants, all of that, man. What do I got to do, Lord, to get up in there? Read on.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Right.
There is none good but one.
Right.
That is God.
Right.
But if thou wilt enter into life,
What the Lord say?
keep the commandments.
Keep the what?
Keep the commandments.
You want to enter into life, brother, you got to keep these commandments. Now, what should your next question be? Well, what are some of these commandments?
Right.
What do I start doing?
Right.
Okay, I can get into the life. I just gotta keep some commandments. You can do that. You can do that, brother, can't you? You got confidence you can keep these commandments? Brother, we got confidence you can keep these commandments.
That's right.
So we're gonna give you some of these commandments. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 8. Go to Leviticus chapter 19, verse 26, man. Sorry, verse 27.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse number 27.
Bring it out.
Ye shall not round the corners of your head.
You know what that means? Go to Leviticus 21 and 5.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse number 5.
Go.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
That's what the Lord means. Don't round your head. You can't make baldness upon your head. No Tyrese Gibson, right? No Michael Jordan, right? None of that, man. Where it's clean. You can't be doing that, right? Now you can, have some, have shortcut, whatever the case may be, dreads, whatever, right? But you can't make baldness on your head. All right, read on.
21 or 19.
21:5.
Gone. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
Now, if you have a beard and you're able to grow it, you gotta grow it out, right? Of course, groom yourself, obviously, but you don't want to shave off your beard. You can't do that, right? Because a lion doesn't take off his mane.
Oh.
How would you know a female lion from a male lion if he had no mane on his face?
That's right.
Brother, you a man. Keep the beard on your face.
Huh.
Don't let no so-called white man in a damn button-up at any office job sitting in that damn chair talking about, no, you can't have that here. Yeah. Bring your priest up. Yeah, you can't. If you want to work here, you have to, you got to shape up a little bit, boy. That's what he's calling you.
This look isn't working for us.
Yeah. You want to look professional. Meaning you just want to look like a sodomite, man. Right. We're not doing that.
This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 10 and verse 4.
Right?
Wherefore Hanun took David's servants
Right.
and shaved off the one half of their beards.
And did what?
And shaved the one half of their beards.
These Ammonites, they shaved off the one half of our forefathers' beards, we know?
And cut off their garments in the middle,
Right.
even to their buttocks,
Right.
and sent them away.
Right.
When they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed.
They were greatly what?
They were greatly ashamed.
If you shave off your beard, you should be greatly ashamed. You should be hurt inside. That's your manhood, man. We're not playing with that, read on.
And the king said, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown.
He said, don't come back to my sight until you got your beards back, man. Right? You got your garment, you got your beards back. Go that way and they come here. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Amazing.
Hey, and we're doing amazing too. We're teaching our people life. We're teaching our people what to do to get into the kingdom. Do you want to get into the kingdom?
I'm on that path already, sir.
You on that path?
Yeah, my gang is Maccabee.
Huh?
My gang is the Maccabee.
The Maccabees? All
See
praise
that?
to the Most High, man.
All praise.
All praise to the Most High. And we love that, man.
That's right.
If only 900 more Jakes came down the street and said the same thing, man.
Right.
Oh, man, I'll bring joy to brothers' ears, man.
Right.
Right, you see that right there? Hey, we on a journey to keeping these commandments. Brother trying to get this eternal life up here.
Right,
man.
right.
Brother trying to see their enemies be destroyed, man.
Right.
Go to Baruch chapter 4, man. Right, verse 8. What did I say? Tread upon his neck. Yeah, man. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to tread upon our enemies' necks, man.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse number 25.
Oh.
My children, suffer patiently.
What the Lord say?
Suffer patiently.
Right?
The wrath that has come upon you from God.
Right.
For thy enemy have persecuted thee.
Don't you know that God knows our enemies have persecuted us, man? They give you rap. They give you thought music. They give you all types of evil and weed, gaming, right? They give you all these different things. They persecute you, man. They put the drugs in your neighborhood and they lock you up from the same drugs, man. That's called persecution. Don't you agree with that, brother? That they put drugs in your neighborhood and they lock you up for the same drugs? Isn't that persecution? Hey, now, do you want to hear what God says about that? Read this.
Says, for thy enemy have persecuted thee,
Right.
but shortly.
But what?
But
shortly,
right?
Thou shalt see his destruction.
We're gonna see his what?
Shall see his destruction.
You wanna see the so-called white man's destruction? I mean, he's ruled this earth for over hundreds of years. America has a big influence on all these other nations. Don't you wanna see these nations fall? Don't you wanna see the so-called white man get kicked out of power and back to the caves, man?
Right.
And you rule the world?
Right.
I wanna see that, man.
Ah.
Then what the Lord say?
But shortly thou shalt see his destruction,
Right.
and shall tread upon his neck.
It shall do what?
It shall tread upon his neck.
You get your big Timberland boot and you put it on with some spikes at the end, and you gonna start walking on these heathens' necks, man. You treading upon their neck, man.
Yes, sir.
And breaking glasses, man. Taking his damn glasses off his face. But the Lord said that's what's gonna happen if you keep his commandments, man. Right? Now go to Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 8. Oh, yeah, 3 seconds. Oh, you can bring it up.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 10 and verse 24. And it came to pass, when they brought out those kings unto Joshua,
Right.
that Joshua called for all the men of Israel.
You're right, so Joshua went to war with these Hamite, these African nations, these kings, and he brought out the kings before Israel. Read on.
And said unto the captains of the men of war,
Right.
which went with him,
Right.
come near, put your feet upon the necks of these kings.
What did he tell his captains?
Put your
Put
feet
upon the necks of these
You
kings.
see these Africans? Put your feet on these necks of these kings, man. Read on.
And they came near and put their feet upon the necks of them.
And I'm led to believe they started rubbing it in, man. Couldn't do anything. Them kings was crying. Read on. Oh, you got it.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You see what you preaching and you doing that? I did that on Facebook. I went hard on everybody. When I worked my way all the way up to Larry Fink with Blackstone and Vanguard. How y'all ain't got tracking devices on y'all, but I got a tracking device on me everywhere I go?
So you got a tracking device?
Oh yeah. It follows me everywhere. Just off. It messes me up bad. It messed me up for 5 years now. The police stay away from me. Everybody stay away from me except for. So I be wondering how y'all didn't get that label when I did the same thing.
Brother, we are marked up here, man.
Oh, I'm marked. I get it. I'm trying to figure out what did I do that was so special that I attracted the attention of everybody.
Bro, they tracking all of us, brother.
Right.
They got our faces up, man. Look, we on certain lists.
Hey, we got strikes on every channel
Yeah,
we got,
strikes.
man.
They watching channels closer. They shadow banning. Right? Esau tracking us right now, man.
Right.
They got phone numbers. They got addresses. They got social securities.
We on the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Southern Poverty Law. They got cameras, man. Esau know who we are,
Text
man.
messages.
But he's tracking everybody if you really think about it. Read this, man.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 and verse 2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus,
Right.
Thus said the Lord God,
Right.
because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God.
They said what?
I am God.
These people think they God, man. They can watch you whenever they want to, man. Bro, what's that thing that Apple created? That AirTag?
AirTag.
Yeah, oh yeah, they tracking people, man. They got your credit card, man.
They slipping in your damn backpack.
Yeah, it's slipping in your back, but they got you all over the earth.
Hey, they got apps that if you frequent places, that if you in the area, it automatically like send you a text to be like, hey, we got deals, come in.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Instagram, Facebook, as soon as you log in and give this permission app to track, and you accidentally press the wrong thing. And they do that on purpose, man. They are tracking you, man. All right? They tracking brothers, man.
You thinking about something and it just pop up.
It just pop up out of nowhere, man. That's what your enemies do to you, right?
On the property law center, go on the app, it say Mexicans and black people, if anything ever go down, they coming to get us. Blacks and Mexicans.
No reason. But that's what your enemies do to you, brother. That's why we gotta bring our brothers back to this truth. You have to come back to being an Israelite, DeAndre. You gotta come back to being an Israelite. You can't be black anymore. They want you to be black, but as soon as you call yourself a Jew, what happened to Kanye? As soon as you call yourself a Jew, what happened to Kyrie Irving? Kyrie Irving can he can do Ramadan, Kyrie, right? Yeah, just be Muslim, but Jew, no, we shut you down. Why can't we be everything but a Jew? Why can't we be everything but the people of the book? Because once you know the people of the book, game's over. Their playtime in this place is over with, man.
Yep.
God comes back and starts destroying people, man. Right? So you got to come back to who you are. And that's my keeping the commandments. We're going to show you another commandment. What did Deuteronomy 14:8?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and verse 8.
Break it out.
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
You know what swine is? What's swine? That's swan. Swine. Swine's a certain meat. It's a pig. Right? So the pig, the Lord's about to give you certain directions as a king on what you should eat. Right? Read on.
And the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean to you.
What is the pig?
It is unclean to you.
So, yeah, so DeAndre, can you eat pig? No, you can't eat pig. Do you eat pig? All right, cool. Don't ever do it again. And if you see somebody that, you know, an Israelite eating pork, a Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you gotta tell them. And they're gonna say, well, what makes you say that? Then you know what you do as a Hebrew? You open up your book and you read the same verse, and they gonna say, okay, well, I ain't eating pork no more. Then guess what? You two go to somebody else, and y'all do the same thing all over again.
That's right.
And that's how you build a nation.
That's right. Ye shall not eat of their flesh,
right?
Nor touch their dead carcass.
Read on.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
Right.
All that have fins and scales shall ye eat.
You like fish? We like fish too, DeAndre. But you can't eat. You just can't eat everything that come out the waters.
Right.
Right. So you can only eat the things that got fins and scales. You got salmon. You got cod. You got whitefish. You got tilapia. You got what's it called?
Red snapper.
Red
grouper.
snapper. Yeah, red snapper.
Cod, bass.
Yeah, bass. You got a lot of fish with fins and scales. But do you know there are certain things our people love to eat that got us put into slavery? I'm gonna show you. That come out the waters. Read this.
All that have fins and scales shall ye eat.
Right.
And whatsoever hath not fins and scales,
The Lord say,
whatsoever hath not fins and scales, ye may not eat.
What are certain things that come out the waters that our people eat that got them put on these ships right here as punishment? What are certain crustaceans they like to eat? Crab. Does that have fins and scales? Wrong. What else? It's small and it looks like this. Shrimp. That got us put into slavery. What else? Crawfish. Right. What else? Scallops. All of those different things, those so-called delicacies. Esau, he get at the bottom. Why do you think the bottom, the ocean's all messed up right now? Right. Those things clean the oceans. Right. But you go to Lake Michigan, you try to drink Lake Michigan, and you die in 3 days. Why? Because those things that you eat in, they get it with a big nasty net, and then they serve it to you for $999 damn dollars. And you think you're doing something. You put it on Instagram, you showing your mom, look where I'm at, you got the lemon sauce next to it, right? And guess what? You're really destroying your temple and you're sinning against your God.
That's right.
So do you eat those things? Don't ever eat those things again, if you have before. All praises. Go to 1 Corinthians 3:16. We're gonna give you some more commandments. Go to Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
The Lord say,
know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
The body is the temple of God. Read on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Right.
If any man defileth the temple of God.
What the Lord say?
If any man defileth the temple of God.
What are certain ways to defile your temple? We name eating unclean foods. What else? Oh yeah, excessive drinking. What else? Drugs? What type of drugs? Huh? Okay, yeah, man-made drug, but like what's like cocaine, crack, yeah. What about things you can smoke? Yeah, weed, right, cigarettes. You don't do any of those things, right? Oh, okay, all praise.
All praise.
All right, you didn't look like it, right? But we're still in the attempt to make sure, right? So we're not doing none of those things, all right? Now go to Exodus 31:13. Go to Numbers 15:38. All right, read what you got. Exodus 31. Now, do you know what yesterday was? Started Friday night. Friday night to Saturday night. Go to Genesis chapter 2 and verse 1. It's a very special day. The Sabbath. How'd you know that, brother? See, yeah, brother. It's the Sabbath day. Come on, brother. What are you doing over there? It should be over here, right here.
Right.
Matter of fact, where my friend is? Right? What you got? Yeah.
The book of Exodus, chapter 31 and verse 13. Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, verily my Sabbath ye shall keep.
The Lord say,
verily my Sabbath ye shall keep.
Right?
For it is a sign between me and you,
right,
throughout your generation,
right,
that ye may know that I am the Lord that doeth sanctify you. Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you.
Right?
Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death.
Wait, hold on. Now, he already doing the salute. He already got the salute down. Brother know about the Sabbath day. Brother know what's going on. Right? Now read that word again. He shall be what?
For everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death.
Now, if you know it's a Sabbath day, all praises, but how do you defile the Sabbath? How do you pollute it? What do you do if you pollute the Sabbath?
Buying stuff.
Okay, wait, hold on.
See that?
What?
See that?
You said buying stuff?
He said buying sin.
And what else? Can I go to the gym and cook? You gotta relax, brother. How you know that? Who taught you this? Brother, you see that, brother? What are you doing, brother? Brother already know this stuff, man.
All praise
to the Most High. You been supping with Yahweh Shai on the low, man. All right? Yeah, man. Brother been supping with Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Calm. So you already know about the Sabbath. Yeah, you gotta keep the Sabbath, man. Right? And you also have to, it's a holy convocation. You got to gather with like-minded individuals.
Right.
Like-minded brothers. You can't just be by yourself all day, bro.
Right.
The Lord loves unity of brethren. Go to Psalms 133:1. The Lord loves when brothers get together. Right? Go to Sirach chapter 25.
This the book of Psalms chapter 133 and verse 1.
Look it out.
Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
No, the Lord loves people alone.
How pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
The Lord said you gotta give it unity. We got feast days. We don't keep July 4th and Christmas. We got Pyramid Pentecost, man.
Right.
We got Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, man. Right, Tabernacles.
Right.
Day of Simon.
Feast of Weeks.
Destruction of Nicanor. Yeah, Feast of Weeks, man. We got all of these high holy days. We got new moons. You got new moons every single month. The Lord gives you a reason to get together every single month besides every week.
On top of Shabbat.
On top of Shabbat, man. I mean, this is the place to be, man. And you're not sinning against your God. We're not talking about damn guns and women all day, man.
That's right.
Brothers talking about what type of pen they gonna get next, man.
Yeah.
Right. Brothers, hey, what type of book they gonna get next, man. Right. Hey, this the life, man. To live,
Right.
man. Right? So we need you to come back to this thing. What you got, G?
This is the book of Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38.
Bring it on.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Who's Israel? That's who?
We are.
We Israel, brother.
That's
right. Right, read on.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments
Right.
throughout their generation.
What are fringes?
These?
These? Brother, where your fringes at? You gotta get you some fringes, brother. Yeah, you gotta get you some fringes, brother. Actually, the Sabbath over with, brother. You gotta get on Etsy and get you some fringes.
How do your brother know?
Yeah, how do you know this,
brother?
Where you get this from, man? Right? Hey, you gotta get you some fringes. All right, read on.
Throughout their
Wait,
generation.
hold on. You gotta get you some fringes, and it has to. And what do you have to have on the fringes? What color? A ribbon of what? See if you know this.
That's a good one. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Hold
Yeah,
on.
he said ribbon of blue, brother. Somebody got to throw me some plugs. Read on.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Hey, what?
A ribbon of blue.
Yeah, because blue's a royal color because we are royal people, right?
Yes,
Read on.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And what?
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
So you gotta have fringes. She'll actually have to ask a question. I want her to ask a question. Right? And do them. Right? That's what the fringes are here to remind you to keep the commandments. Do you know what happens if you forget the commandments? Go to Deuteronomy 8:19. I mean, what happens if you actually forget God's commandments? You see it all the time. Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
And it shall be, if thou do at all forget the Lord thy God, and walk after other gods,
Right.
and serve them,
Right.
and worship them,
Right.
I testify against you this day.
The Lord said, I promise you, you Hebrew, I testify against you this day. If you forget my commandments, what?
That ye shall surely perish.
What the Lord gonna do?
That ye shall surely
The Lord
perish.
is gonna destroy you.
Too far.
The Lord is gonna destroy you, man. If you, I test that. You gotta think about a so-called black father. Hey, if I testify against you this day, if I catch you keep breaking these commandments, you gonna die. That's what the Lord just told you, man. He gonna hem you up like this and drag you up a wall, and he gonna kill you. Hey, brother, what's going on, brother? What's up, bro? Where you going, King? Come talk to your brothers up here real quick. 2 seconds.
I ain't got time, bro.
You got time? You don't got time?
We're going to the house of soul, man. Come back.
See that? Yeah, huh? You want some fringes, brother? We got some fringes if you want some fringes. Yeah. Hey, but if you take the fringe, you gotta put it on. Let's get the fringes, man. All praise to the Most High, man. Come.
Just grab the fringes.
We got some fringes for you, brother, because we want you to get everlasting life, man. You can't keep playing with the Lord, man. We in the last days.
right.
There is a blood moon and an eclipse coming the same day.
That's right.
Meeting.
You understand that? And the blood moon and an eclipse is coming the same day. The Lord is warning you. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 3. Go to Matthew chapter 24 and verse number 4. The Lord is warning you. He's coming back on earth. He's coming back for his Hebrew servants.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 3. Therefore.
Wait, hold on.
See that?
You gotta get the brother his fringes, man. All praise to the
He
Most
already wearing red. See that?
already wearing red.
Right with the feet. I hold the bag for you. Bring it right here.
All praise to the Most High, man. All praise to the Most High.
You gotta put on some dirt.
Go to Luke chapter 15, verse 3, Baba Kashaw.
Right over top of your
Right? Don't you know the angels are rejoicing, man? Don't you know the brother?
The book of Luke.
Jumping like Jordan up there, man.
Oh, praise.
The book of Luke, chapter 15 and verse 10. Likewise, I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels.
What the Lord say?
There is joy in the presence of the angels.
Read it again.
There is joy in the presence of the angels.
What the Lord say about this, brother?
There is joy in the presence of the angels.
Over what?
Of Yahweh.
Of what?
Of Yahweh.
Over what?
Over one sinner that repented.
Over one sinner that repented. You know how many angels is rejoicing up there, brother? I know you can't see it, but we can feel it, man. Millions of angels, brother. Millions of angels, brother. Rejoicing in the spirit because you put on the fringes. You came back to the Most High God, man. All praise to the brother DeAndre, man. Right? Because he came up here, he got the words of the Lord, knew something a little bit, and the Lord rewarded you, brother. The Lord rewarded you, brother. All praise to the Go back to what you said.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 3. Therefore, when he shall be seen, earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
right?
Then shalt thou well understand.
What the Lord say?
Then shalt thou well understand.
You know what the problem is? People don't well understand right now. But the Lord say, then they shall well understand what?
That it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
You had 2,000 earthquakes in Canada in one day alone. 2,000 recorded earthquakes. They didn't put that on the news.
Nope. Right.
They said, no, we can't even explain this. They said it's ripping apart the plates underground.
God.
The angel down there ripping the plates apart, man. What's going on, brothers? How y'all?
Donkey Kong and everything.
Y'all see yourselves on this sign? We got great news if y'all do. Where y'all see yourselves at? You're shaking your heads for where y'all see yourselves? Right? The Lord said, guess what? You're going to understand that he coming in that day, man. That's right. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 10. Read what you got.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 4. And Yahweh answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Right.
For many shall come in my name,
right,
saying I am Christ.
And we see that. A lot of people are pretending to be Hamashiach, pretending to be Christ. Right? Acting like they're God on earth. You know what?
It shall deceive many.
Right?
And ye shall hear of wars.
What the Lord say?
And ye shall hear of wars.
What is Russia, Ukraine?
And ye shall hear of wars.
Palestine and Israel?
And ye shall hear of wars.
Read on.
And rumors of war.
And what?
And rumors of wars.
China and Taiwan?
And rumors of war.
See that? You hear all of this right now. You have over 4 or 5 different war fronts that can start World War III today. Like right now, man. Right? You know what?
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Must what?
Must come to pass.
These things gotta come to pass. And we watching. We seeing the things that's happening in the earth right now, man. We watching the prophecies, man. Go to Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1, Baba Kashaw. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 10. We see these things. The Lord said, if you ain't watching, then you're gonna get caught out there like the rest of the people, man. Like that brother in the 2-piece suit. Look like you go to church at night, man. Right? Where the hell are you going, man? Read what you got, King.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
I will stand upon my watch.
What the Lord say?
I will stand upon my watch.
Right?
And set me upon the tower.
Right?
And will watch to see what he will say unto me.
Right?
And what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right?
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision.
What the Lord say?
Write the vision.
No, go to sleep.
Write the vision.
The Lord's telling us to write the vision, man. Right? The Lord's telling us to write the vision. Come on, man. We got prophecies. We got things that gotta happen on the earth, man. Hurry up and write the vision and do what?
And make it plain upon tables.
Right?
that he may run that readeth it.
And we got to give this vision to our people, whether they hear it or whether they forbear it.
Right.
And if we don't warn our people, then guess what? That blood is on your hands. Right. You knew the Lord was coming with fire, and you didn't warn that brother down the street. You knew the Lord was coming for fire with that people for your people, and you didn't warn that homeless man, Nor did you give him anything.
Right.
You didn't come out here and preach to the people, even though they wouldn't hear you. You still didn't try to save them. I'm judging you too.
Right. Right.
We don't want that blood on our hands, man. Sheesh. Brother, you gotta start coming out here. You better start telling your people what's up, man. You better start congregating with your brothers and going over these prophecies, going over these feast days, man. Right? And congregating with your brothers, man. Because we living in the last times, man. Read what you got, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 10.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
For such as in their life have received benefits.
Have received what?
Have received benefits.
Our people receive benefits, man. They get to wake up. You get to breathe. You get to talk.
Right.
You got fingers. Your back work.
Right.
Your legs work. You get to sit down. You're not paralyzed. You get to taste food. Buy things. People living up all of these damn things up here, man. They got benefits they receive, you know?
And have not known me.
They have not what?
And have not known me.
Think about how many people are on the earth and how many people actually know the name Yahweh. 9 billion people. How many people really know the name Yahweh? A couple 100,000? 200,000? You gotta think about that. You know what?
For such, so like, and they that have loathed my law,
right?
While they had yet liberty.
They had liberty, right?
And when that yet place of repentance was opened unto them.
Hey, sister, come here, God's words, real quick. Real quick, sister.
2 minutes.
Come up.
2 minutes, sister.
Words of the Lord.
God.
All praise. All praise for most times. All praise. What's going on, sister? How you doing?
I'm fine.
We have great news. We have great news if you see yourself on the sign up here, according to your ethnicity. Black, African American, Jamaican, Haitian, Puerto Rican. Where you see yourself at? Black? All right. Well, go to Lamentations 5 and 3. Well, we got great news for you. Right? You come from a chosen bloodline.
Right.
You come from the greatest people on the face of the earth.
Praise.
Right.
Great still to this very day. Undeniable. Right? The Lord has chosen these people to be the greatest people on the face of the earth. Now, I'm going to ask you something. How do we live in America?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. One verse.
Huh?
One verse, and you can do what you got to do. It ain't going nowhere. Trust me.
One verse?
One verse. I
Okay.
got you, sister. Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 3. Actually, Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 13. This is very important. The reason why is because our people are at a lower state and we're teaching them about the solution to that problem. All right, read this.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter.
No, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So this is the conclusion of why we out here. You know what?
Fear God.
Do what?
Fear God.
Do what I want to do.
Fear God.
Right?
And keep his commandments.
So in this life, I don't know if you know, but there's a lot of war that's about to happen in America.
So fear God and keep his commandments.
Yeah, and if you don't, there's a lot of war that's about to happen in America. And if you don't fear God and keep his commitments, you're going to get called out there.
That's right.
You understand that? That America has enemies?
I do.
You do? And they about to come to this place?
Okay.
So fear God and keep his commandments.
Yep.
Put on a dress and dress modestly because they're also taking sisters as well.
Right.
Right? And the Lord don't care if you're a woman. The Lord don't care if you're a child. The Lord will have you jammed up in this place, man.
person.
Right.
Go to 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and start at verse 63. She just wants to go about her business, man. Right? Do her plans and do what she got to do.
Freak off in the night.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 63.
Bring it on.
Wherefore, they chose rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meat.
Start at verse 61. No, actually, 1 Maccabees chapter with the children.
Next. Think about the next.
God, this is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 60.
Bring it out.
60. At which time, according to commandment, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised.
Right.
And they hanged the infants about their necks.
So do you think they care about these women? You think Esau really care about your women, man? Being at the house. Man, you gonna come in there, you gonna hem her up, man. And drag her out and her child, man. And your child, man. Like I said, our women don't really give a damn. But it's okay, though. Because what the Lord say here, read this thing.
The book of Amos, chapter 4 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
Therefore, thus will I do unto thee, O Israel.
Right?
And because I will do this unto thee.
And because war is coming to America. And because the so-called white man is about to rain terror on our people, man. And because famine is about to come, man.
That's right.
And because the word of the Lord is going to be ceased in that day.
Yeah, teach, huh?
Darkness is going to reign over the land.
Preach.
Anguish, right? Destruction. Read on.
Prepare to meet thy God.
What the Lord say?
Prepare to meet thy God.
And again.
Prepare to meet thy God.
What's DeAndre got to do?
Prepare to meet thy
What
God.
people got to do?
Prepare to meet thy God.
Oh, Israel.
Oh, Israel.
Oh,
Israel. Oh, Israel.
DeAndre, you better come back with your brothers, man.
That's right.
Because
Come.
if you don't prepare to meet your God, you're going to be caught out there like the rest of the civilians, man.
Right.
The Lord, this is the same God that killed billions of people
Man.
and saved 8. You think he care about numbers?
Talk about it.
Think he care about, oh, there's only 8 people. What am I going to do?
Right.
Is the Lord losing his mind? Man, look, man. The Lord don't care how many people look.
Man.
He here for the elect.
Right.
If you want to be part of the elect, you better come back out here with your brothers, man.
That's right.
Right? Huh? God, bring that out.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Gather yourselves together.
The Lord say,
Gather yourselves together. Gather yourselves together.
Right?
Yeah. Gather together, O nation not desired.
Right?
Before the decree bring forth.
Before the Lord send down that decree, read on.
Before the day pass as the chaff. Before the fierce anger of the Lord.
Before the what?
Before the fierce anger of the Lord.
Right?
Come upon you.
Come upon who?
Come upon you.
Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, you better gather together. You understand that? All praise to Yahweh Shema Shah. And with that, we say, Kwame Yashra.
Kwame Yashra.
Kwame Yashra.
Kwame Yashra.
Kwame Yashra.
Kwame Yashra.
Take a flyer. Take a flyer. Take a flyer. All praise. Got it. All praise.
John chapter 15.
John 15:3. Now you are clean.
What?
Now you are clean.
One more time.
Now you are clean.
No.
Through the word.
Through the what?
Through the word.
Through the what?
Through the word.
Which I have spoken unto you.
Because we reading the words of the Most High.
That's right.